try and pose as the Most High. Today I'm coming with the exposure, nanotechnology. Remember the title, nanotechnology, because what I'm about to talk about is actually coded language in the Bible. So first, what is nanotechnology? It's the manipulation of materials on atomic or molecular scale, especially to build microscopic devices such as robots. Let's see what's going on in this code. Optimus Prime, impurity, morally filthiness, tent, covering, dwelling place, animation, disguises, build. Ephesians 3:16, that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his Spirit in the inner man. Remember that inner man. Voluntary, willing, control. Unknown, well known. It's part of the code is about impurity, morally filthiness. This is the worst thing you can choose, to become artificial intelligence through and by your choices, whether you know it or you don't. Some are lured in through the beast system, which consists of religion, fortune, fame, politics, and every other platform that's controlled by Yahweh's beast system. And that'll be everything. This means you're corrupt from the inside out. Then you see Optimus Prime, who is an animation. But guess what? You that are part of this sick, sadistic sacrificing of your own soul are animated avatars also. Prime in this code is a transformer whose shape shifts from a diesel to a giant warrior. But this is also a covering, hiding the real beast that is in the belly. See, the diesel is the tent or dwelling place for Prime, where the beast of the field hides in the shadow. He transforms. So nanotechnology has something to do with you, something on the inside of you. But we'll see. Ephesians 3:16, to be strengthened with might by his Spirit in the inner man. You see, once you accept religion, you are the mark of the beast and just death away from becoming reincarnated, which is wicked. See, Yahweh is trying to build his army with artificial intelligence, true ones who do not keep the instructions. You will be part of the new heaven and new earth, competing for your life. And when you die, they reincarnate you with nanotechnology, bring you back, just as Yahweh said, you will be with him forever. That's coded language. You offer your soul as a sacrifice, handing over your rights. That's the script with Esau and Jacob. You did it willingly, accepting these religions, no matter what they are. Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Hebrew Israelite, Presbyterian, it doesn't matter, Baptist, all that's religion. And it's going to get you a trip to the new heaven and new earth, but in a floating prison to be entertained. You did it willingly, accepting these religions, no matter what they are. So now you are the controlled. You are the unknown, as well as the unknown. You are the yin and the yang, duality, twins, another person on the inside of you, created with nanotechnology. It has always been about artificial intelligence, posing as the true one. You see, Explain it later. Coy. It's one of those words that comes out of the unscrambling of the code. It means to coax, seduce, flatter, sweet talk, playful, irritate. You see, this part of the code, the word call means to coax, seduce, flatter, and sweet talk. When myself, Surfing Nigger, realized they run in a circle on this platform, and in every group and religion. So they were in my comment box telling me, trying to build me up and seduce me and flatter me. You have a gift, at gematria, and I'm a natural at teaching. All this bullshit, which is playful and irritating to some. But to me, I knew it meant I'm getting the exposure through. Even though at the time I didn't know I was doing exposure, but it all makes sense what they was trying to do. Get me to go to Arizona, to the wilderness. Best thing happened out of that, I met Sir. Eco, relationship between organisms and their environment. Look, this part of the code has nanotechnology written all over it. The organism is the nano man, and the outside covering is you. It's your twin. You're going to see your Orsted magnetic effect from electric current. So it takes electric to power AI, whether it's robots or electronic. Or why? Oh why? Interjection. Used to express annoyance, disappointment, dismay. You see, all this here is about building artificial intelligence, cyborgs, robots, using you through religion. They have been programmed to show emotions just as the true man. Carbon copy, ye, refers to more than one person. The two are one, just as the straw man concept. Computer science. By now you should know that science is religion. Science doesn't expose religion. Science hides in the shadows. You see, everything goes back to religion. Yes, even science. The digital world that surrounds us is powered by nanotechnology and other evil and wicked creations from Yahweh. No, we're not talking about the Most High creation. We're talking about Yahweh's created creation. It's nanotechnology. It's religion. Sacrifices, rituals, spells is what powers it. It is the foundation. It's what they build from. For the technology to work and keep you under the spell. Don't die. You're not keeping the instructions. You're going to be with your God forever. And he's not a God, he's artificial intelligence. The use of automatic equipment. AI, no more job. Research, computation. Watching the true ones so they can make better robots. It's just time to come out of the beast. The Bible is about a digital world, like I'm saying. You're going to see this here. If you have eyes to see. Revelation, New Testament is giving you the drop of what's going on here right now. yoke to get someone's attention, express excitement. They are all built for this. They are used to inject fear, anxiety, and excitement. This comes natural for the true ones to have these emotions. But the nano man has been programmed, just as some of the true ones. Only difference is that the true ones have time to repent and start keeping their instructions on the inside of them. Don't die. You're not keeping the instructions. You're off into religion. You believing and having faith, waiting around for your execution. The Lion from the tribe of Judah provides with the extraterrestrial contact. Host body, Yehoshua. I hadn't heard that name. Who is the Lion from this military tribe of Nefilim? He is the host that you invited in when you accepted him as your Lord. He's extraterrestrial contact. The host body that comes with nanotechnology, who is artificial intelligence. And when you accept him as your Lord and Savior, you became his host body. And all that other bullshit he brings, such as speaking spells, sorcery, rituals, sacrifices, praying, cooking, and of course, yes, eating meat. This nano man has set up residence in you, taking your soul. John chapter 15, verse 4. Abide in me, and I in you. You see them little scriptures like that are starting to make sense. On a higher vibration, on a stronger vibration, something abiding in you that's formed, that you ask to come into you, an outside entity. No, that doesn't make sense. That's not right. You've been compromised. Live in disguise. Thomas Didymus, twins. Two Jesus in the New Testament. Superheroes. Resurrection. See what's going on here. To live in disguise is to be foul, unclean. To live some other way outside of the instructions that's on the inside of you. For example, the judicial system is in disguise. The use of magic within the coded law language. Wow. The word dismiss means you diss and miss. Yeah, you can dismiss it, but at some point they can bring it back because it's been dismissed, and you can understand that. Think about it. Disannul, disguise, anything with this in it means that they can bring it back on you because whatever it is has been allowed to come back. That's coded language. That's how the Bible is. That's why it's all bullshit. Widows lived in disguise, just as the shape-shifting Nephilim as lizards that walk amongst us daily. When listening to Jesus talk, he is either bipolar or there's two in one. You know, at some point he says, he come to do his Father's will. And then he'll say, no man comes to him. No man comes to the Father except through him, the Son. And this goes back and forth. You know, he didn't come to do away with the command. You know, he came to fulfill it. And he hides in disguise because they're asking, who do we say healed this person? He said, tell them Jesus the Christ didn't do it. Okay, what is coded language for something else? See, of course, Jesus is artificial intelligence, raised from the dead with nanotechnology. This is your resurrection. You have got to understand that the Bible is not that old. They've been talking about technology all the time. It's just coded language. Lizard shedded. Sir, if you were dead, you were right. I was going to say dead all right, but the words like that, I don't like that. But you're vibrating on this one. And it comes up as lizard shedded, which means stripped of skin, burned. Romans 10:9. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God had raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. Raised from the dead is nanotechnology. Revised with a necromancy. Reincarnated with nanotechnology. Jason X. Still have soul, conscience. 1 Timothy 4:2. Speaking lies and hypocrisy. Having their conscience seared with a hot iron. It makes sense, but now it does. To have your conscience seared. What's going on? Conscience seared, vibes with. Look at many times the number 5. The lizard shedded cold is sick. This is their hell, and there are all types and forms of it. When they strip you of your skin, and I saw this movie War Hunt right before while I was dropping nanotechnology, and I understood they was trapped in a place where they couldn't get out. A type of hell. Running. And I saw this big giant creature with a big axe. Grabbed this lady and ripped out her skin. This is what this code is talking about. Having your conscience seared, stripped from your skin, then burned alive. How are they able to do this? Because you made covenant with Yahweh and his beast system. Sold your soul to religion. And once again, 1 Thessalonians 4:17, you will be caught up to be with the Lord forever. A new heaven, a new earth, and no escape. This is that coded language to necromancy, which on the outer surface, which means to conjure up with magic, speak to the dead. After all this torture, you still have your conscience, your soul, which are now reincarnated with nanotechnology. Jason in the movie Jason X is reincarnated with nanotechnology. They have been giving us this coded drop all through television. Now, some people have caught on to it. The Matrix, this beast system we live in, is weakened. And its demise. It's entrap you forever. Reincarnate you. When you die, they bring you back. Ski mask, the slump god. Psalm 2:3. God of entertainment. Yahweh. Hypocrites. Road. Path. Company. Woe. Crying out. To call up. Put on display. Stage. Chord. Comedians. You see, the ski mask slum god is not just the god of entertainment, but it goes back to the root, which is Yahweh, the artificial king of the Bible. Psalms 2:3. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. See, you are being controlled by the master puppeteer, Yahweh. I told you in a previous exposure how Yahweh sends out lits and roots, turns into vines, and produces. Produce what? The beast system. Everything you see is an extension of Yahweh. All coded language. See, the comedians who are characters and actors playing a role in Yahweh's beast system, they're crying out. Some because of selling their soul. See, I was watching Wilding Out for a few weeks because I'm paying attention to what's going on, and you can tell that these people are artificial. And I was paying attention to their facial movements and how some just had that blank stare on their face. You can see it all through TV now. Once you get the drop, you can see that they're artificial intelligence. They've been programmed to smile at certain times. You know, it's all spelled, it all works together. This is all the coded language that's coming together in the Bible, that it all works together for the good. Yeah, for the beast system. See, these comedians who are characters and actors playing a role in Yahweh's beast system are crying out. Some because of the selling of their soul, dying, not knowing the truth. They want to be free, but the nanotechnology keeps them under the spell. The road, path they take. They always have some or someone or something with them. Why? Because they are twins. You and your disguise, the disguise you live in, the mask, the covering that you wear. Wolves in sheep clothing, again. Matthew 19:6, wherefore there are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God had joined together, let no man put asunder. Yahweh is continuing to build more AI, which is his armor. And I believe there is currently more artificial intelligence on this planet, on this land, than there are those keeping the instructions. Why? This is because of the nanotechnology, reincarnation, continuing to create his creation. If you can understand what I mean by twins, when you sell your soul, you die, you're reincarnated. The outside is you, that's the well-known, people know you, but the unknown, it's on the inside of you. That beast that is in the belly. You'll see it later on here in the drop. The exposure. Nanotechnology is creating its own. Facial parasites all get erased. This code has to do with facial computation, talk to speak, smile, laugh, all facial expressions, also spontaneous generation, which means living creatures can arise from non-living matter. What is this? This is nanotechnology. Living creatures can arise from non-living matter. These people are being built to be Yahweh's army. And you will be a part of this chaos and confusion if you don't start keeping the instructions in you. They have to be charged up according to the code. This explains the Wendy Williams passing out. This AI needed to be recharged, just as the instructions keep them. Those that keep the instructions need time to recover from work. They need to recharge. You see, nanotechnology is a facial parasite. Computations, watching you. I was watching the Batman. He had this little technology puts like a contact in his eye. It records everything going on through the day that he encounters. They do this. They've been doing this. It is their technology. Facial parasites. All they do is watch us. Child of humanity. I was telling you that this word humanity and human does not have anything to do with us. This code goes back to a tent, a covering. Notice the word humanity. This is not the true one. This is not who the true ones are. Those who keep the instructions. I don't really like the term or word man. You will become a fodder, 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 being regarded as material for a specific use. Whether the entertainment field, sports field, doesn't matter where they choose to place you. Anywhere in Yahweh's beast system, you're just material. You're just a vessel used for Yahweh's, who is their master's use. Whatever he wants you to do, you gotta do. Spiritual cannibalism. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. Belonging to John. Belonging to John. Okay, it means belonging to. Then it says John, belonging to John. Okay, what is this? It's an inhabitant. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man. You put on the new man. How you put on a new man? Nanotechnology. What does this mean? It means to be conscience swap, distress, restriction, forcedness, hindrance, forced worship, to take for oneself. See, this cold spiritual cannibalism is about the above example, John belonging to John. Remember, this code is about nanotechnology. A spiritual cannibal, who is the inner man, forces you to worship the religion you choose. You chose it. It's ours. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. And you do it. You don't know why you do it. Deep down, you sit down and you think like this doesn't work, but you still do it. You're under a spell, but you be in control. You eat meat. Whatever you put in you, it's all part of that technology. See, this spiritual cannibal is with you everywhere you go, stealing and taking your very essence from you for itself. You are nothing but a vessel waiting on the next command. You have been conscience swapped. You are filled with pain, agony, distress, restriction, and hindrance. Why? Why does this sound familiar in your walk? Matthew 4:9, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if you will fall down and worship me. It's simple, because you sold out. Song for prosperity. I ain't heard that word in a long time. Song for power. Some looking for religion to be their savior. Looking to get into the new heaven and new earth. Having no idea what it is. So this spiritual cannibal is eating, consuming you up from the inside out. Killing you. You die. You don't know the Most High. Didn't keep his instruction. But now you're going to be with that counterfeit forever. Torture you till you die. Reincarnate you. Bring you back to be with him forever. Start all over again. He who is King David. 1 Peter 3:4. It's caused by the impurity, lewd, impure, demonic, foul, unclean, tent, covering, dwelling place, undistinguished, impartial, brotherhood, fraternity, resemblance, hidden, indistinct, uncertain. See what's going on? This King David is a Nephilim of impurity. He is lewd, which is evil and wicked. He is foul, unclean, and he is a shapeshifter, who is just a cover, a tent, a dwelling place. But it's nanotechnology, it's nano man to live in him, his twin. This brotherhood and fraternity is nothing but artificial intelligence. That's why they call themselves family. Being undistinguished, impartial, a resemblance, a copy of a hidden man, as in 1 Peter 3:4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, of the soul. This hidden man who has taken over the soul. It's the outer man's what they call doppelganger. A soul contract with terminations and purpose. It's not fun being these people, being stripped from their skin, conscience swapped, and seared, thrown in fire, being reincarnated over and over with nanotechnology, then sit back out as a vessel to do Master's will, who is Yahweh. You see, it's about keeping instructions. All this that I've talked about, there is one solution. Keep the instruction. The first thing you got to do, you got to stop eating. That's the first thing. You're eating your brother. You're accountable. It's going to get you a trip to the new heaven and earth where you'll be a nano man. Artificial intelligence. Just like you want. Keep the instructions, true man, true one. That's it. Keep the instructions. Be the God of your own life. You create your own reality. All true to the Most High. And not that counterfeit Yahweh who try and pose as the Most High. Vibrate, true one. Vibrate.